It's 3:11. Look, I've got an idea here. The Royal Commission into the home insulation scheme has been released. The findings are out. It's predictable. It's what we knew. It's what we expected. And the 4 young men are just as dead. And this is what the Commissioner says. In my view, each death would and should not have occurred had the home insulation program been properly designed and implemented. We have known that for quite a while. It's good to see it in writing from the Royal Commission. The Rudd government went through periods of being a dangerous mess, and this seems to be the strongest example. This scheme was slapped together. Despite warnings from people who knew what they were on about, they were ignored in a roaring display of arrogance and stubborn political will. They were the Rudd years. I would say that this will haunt Kevin Rudd and Ministers Peter Garrett and Mark Arbib. And look, I know it should, but in a moment I've got an idea for Labor, a way that they can make something out of this, do something good. Because it should be more than just about haunting. It should be a warning to every government that comes from this day forward. Do not put the lives of people at risk to gain political points. Don't put the basic safeties that we have taught ourselves at the back door while we're introducing schemes at the front. Matthew Fuller, 25. Reuben Barnes, 16. Mitchell Sweeney, 22 years old. Marcus Wilson, 19 years old. All dead from working on the home insulation scheme. They were political deaths, but there will be no statues of them. Their names will not be put on a shrine somewhere. So here is a plan. The Labor Party should begin a foundation in the names of these men, these kids. Start some apprenticeship scholarship, maybe a traineeship, something with their names on it, something to help their families through this. And in years to come, their names can live on while young men get trained in apprenticeships. Doesn't need to have anything to do with roofs, doesn't need to have anything to do with homes. It can be any form of apprenticeship. But Labor really owe it to people to do this. No one's going to spend any time in jail and no one can really have anything done to them. These people have already had their time in office and they are not likely to have that time again. Here is something that the Labor Party can do. Put together a foundation, some form of scholarship, and make sure these names are on it. Matthew Fuller, Reuben Barnes, Mitchell Sweeney, and Marcus Wilson.
If you've got a news tip, a rumour, an opinion, call Justin on 2UE on 13 13 32.